There it is. Alright, talk to me.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss.
He's like, wow, I thought you guys sucked.
The village welcomes you.
I'll tend to our friend.
Zoomies! You're so slow, sir.
Thankfully, you've stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir.
Is it faster than Raptor? I mean, it's a skin. It's just a skin for the existing Warclaw chat.
Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them Cryptus.
Mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Janthir.
So they fought the Cryptus also.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So, this is why you come to my hearth, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
They're like, wow, this Tyrian Alliance, these guys are very rude. Nice to meet you. What's your role on the council?
Why, hello there. Rai Lycan, humble lore master of the Lowland. Long before our tribe came to inhabit Janthir, we hailed from a sanctuary far in the north. In those times, we were led by two honored Kodan, a claw chosen by the people, Alder's role, same as his mother before him. Also, a voice. She was chosen by Koda himself to share in his mind, ultimately proving her worth by the trial of faith. A trial that would prove both to her detriment and the tribe's. Mid-trial, nearly crushed by the weight of madness, she fled. Some call it cowardice. I believe it was the will to survive that seized her from the brink of oblivion. The same will our claw channeled in the trial's aftermath. Rather than risk ruin, he led the tribe south, to Janthir. Given time, some Kodan found themselves called back by the will of Koda, a call they followed to Or. The rest, our forebearers, remained. And it is here, free from gods, tried only by nature, that we find our sanctuary. Well, at least that's the speech I've prepared for the Cubs' annual history visit. I fear it sounds a bit rehearsed.
Someone in chat says this place is the opposite of America. Here they arm bears. That's what I was laughing at. You can call me, let's see, aren't you a spry adventurer coming out all this way? Welcome. Thank you. You can call me Wayfinder. What's your role on the council?
Fading Aurora, village healing master.
Aurora and Barbed Veil, who you first ran into, are two of our newest to don the master title. Though, judging by their expertise, one would suspect them seasoned veterans of their respective crafts. Additionally, Aurora has fast proved an upstanding mentor
A lot of
for
talking.
my son.
I don't mind. It's good writing.
Currently working on the fundamentals of herbalism.
Save some praise for yourself, Alder. The previous Claw would be proud to see how well you're faring in the position.
The claw Aurora speaks of was my mother. Feels both long ago and as recent as yesterday that she stood where I do now.
Though a few claw lengths shorter. By my coming of age, she barely made it to my shoulders. But her presence was grand enough to fill the room.
A true leader of Kodan. Many have noted the resemblance. See a bit of her in you both. Wayfinder, you find yourself in good company. Hope you can make yourself at home here.
Hello, outsider. Nice to meet you. What's your role on the council?
The role of Claw was taken, so I settled for a title more modest.
My son has some years before he claims such expertise, though his mind is sharp. Observing our council provides him practical education, instills discipline.
Poised Arrow, son of Stoic Alder and Silken Weir. You?
Commander or Wayfinder? Wayfinder is probably more fitting these days.
A wayfinder losing their way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it. But if you insist, lost your Wayfinder.
Lost your Wayfinder?
Seems our visitor also claims two names. We of the Lowland drop formality with those we most respect. Right, Pokey?
Yes, Pa.
Graced by fire. The Tyrian Alliance, you say? Interesting. Nice to meet you. What's your role in the council?
Grazed by fire, Journeycan Master. Apologies. My thoughts are occupied by council matters at the moment. If you find yourself with time to pass, my apprentice, Burning River, is out tending the village Journeycan. Tell him to give you some lessons at my request. They're
Burning
fine
River? I
creatures.
think they've got a
I
pill
suspect
for
you'll make
that.
fast friends.
Vast Caldera. Greetings. What's your role in the council? I'm the council's hunting master, Vast Caldera. Okay, good talk. Soaring Crest. Hail fellow, well met. What's your role? You can call me Soaring Crest. I'm the master of agriculture on the council. Nice to meet you. Okay. Deft Lahar. What's your role? I'm Def Lahar, homestead master. I oversee the building of all manner of things for our villages. Nice to meet you. Council bear courtesy. All right.
Leader, best we return to the planned agenda, pressing as it is.
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire. Poised Arrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the air in this hall. Show them around.
But we've only just... A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set.
Is that Bram's voice?
Alliance.
The voice actor?
I deem you
Poised Arrow?
welcome visitors, for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town. Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest. May your time here pass well.
Unknown territory complete. Accept. Okay, got that. Mastery. Can I start funneling XP into a mastery point yet? Oh, it is. It's going into Warclaw stuff. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Okay. Leave instance. The true non-important NPCs just have quick introduction. Honestly, I was just like, oh wow, this is going to be a lot of talking, so I certainly didn't mind that a few of them were, you know, less words. Poised arrow.
Here you have it, Harvest Den. Much to keep a newcomer occupied, especially this time of year. Have one last hurrah before the deep freeze sets in, then our time of torpor begins and things really slow down. So, enjoy the fun while it lasts.
Weren't you supposed to show us around?
A wayfinder needs no chaperone, yes? You seem the type who'd rather blaze your own trail. Your friends, the flora and feline, make themselves at home already. Besides, if you need me, I'll be right here. A friend of mine plans to take part in the dance circle. Poor beast dances like his feet are forged from ore, but I'll be cheering for him nonetheless.
New insult. You dance like your feet are forged from ore. Where? Okay. Way up this way. Help the local Kodan by completing... Oh, that's a heart. I can do that whenever. Alright. How's the new X-Pack so far? It's good so far. Oh. Let's go to the scout. Salutations, Wayfinder. I've got some information on areas that could use some help if you're up for it. What do you do? Depending on the ask, I can help you track some areas where my bearkin or even some of your magic friends could use more hands in potentially time-sensitive situations. Okay. When do you get the house? Not sure yet. Haven't gotten it yet, though. Does Janthir Wilds come with Soto? No, they're separate items right now. Maybe they'll do that in the future, but separate right now. Huh. Oh my god, that hurt.
Formidable. But I didn't earn the title of Spearmaster for my sharp sense of style. Let's see you hold your own against my spear.
She's using the Ranger Spear abilities, but they're like 5x. This thing has got some hit points, that's for sure. The current weapon set I'm in doesn't have as much CC. Red circle bad, green circle good. What is yellow? Scourge. Almost got her. Oh god, she's dead. As the Wayfinder and the 40 friends wins. Curious Lowland honeycombs. Can be spent at vendors in Lowland Shore or consumed for 5 Ursus obliges. Ooh, so Spidey. How do I get out? This is like a no mount area.
Hey, Wayfinder.
How about a test of strength, Outlander?
I recently found Juvenile Warclaw south of Journeycan Outpost. WP on the west side of the map has some neat abilities.
Can you make your own food? Do animals graze on you?
Okay.
Making friends already, Cave.
Delightful, aren't they? What I love about children is their shamelessly charming lack of tact.
Willow, focus. We're training, not harassing newcomers.
But how pretty she is! I love her flowers best of all.
How sweet. These were a gift from a very dear friend. A dragon friend.
There's a dragon here as well?
I'm afraid we're on this adventure without her. She's resting. And she's more than earned it.
Something you have not, Willow. Back to your sets.
Brat.
Could complete these with my eyes closed. Now this newcomer looks like a fine sparring match for you, Swift Rapids.
Never trained with spears before.
Really? Bet you'd take to it naturally. Talk to my sparring partner, Mists of Dawn. She'll help you get a feel for it.
Spear time?
Most Kodan train in spears before they can talk. Though some...
I only know how to
prefer
wield a
exercise
spear when
their
I'm
jabbering
underwater and
jaws.
getting slowed down by it. I don't know how to
Thank you for
wield it in
letting
the
us
open air.
watch.
Talk to Mists of Dawn about obtaining a spear. I need a pointy stick. Here to learn about the spear, outsider. If you think you can handle it, you'll need to earn the right, just like any cub here. Like the cubs, huh? You must earn it. Fight, help out around the Delta, and observe how others use the spear. In time, it will be yours. Once you've done this, return and show me your mastery against these targets. I'll give it a go. Lowland Kodan Mastery unlocked. Learn to fight with the spear on land and survive in Janthir as the Lowland Kodan Duke. You've unlocked the Lowland Kodan Mastery track. View the mastery panel, learn more. Okay, learn to wield the spear on land and gain additional experience while in Janthir. Okay. Alright. Train the Kodan, the spear training mastery in the Kodan line. Okay, so that's fine. So I need to fill the XP bar. So I need to just do whatever on here. So help the local Kodan complete events, farming, smithing, sparring, cooking. Does this guy want to spar?
When my guard's up, think strategically. Head-on attacks don't always land, so get creative. Ooh, need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches.
Dude, his break bar is so small that my soft CC
Need to
keeps
catch
breaking
my
it.
breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull
I mean,
your
how long do I
punches.
do this for? It just seems like it keeps resetting. You've reached your daily training limits with this activity. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What's up?
Need to catch my breath after that. Ready for you. Don't you dare pull your punches.
earned my respect, you did. Too slow.
Oh, I didn't have enough endurance. Dodge too early. Is there an extremely fun to do short JP? Clock Tower on Halloween. No one tell them.
Agile than you look. Well done.
Honestly, this isn't bad for filling up a bar. We're just dodging. Oh, had that one timed wrong. Ah, why the tidal wave? What's going on over there? Okay, I cannot get any more XP with that activity. Is this a different opponent? Holy crap. I think he's using the new Ellie water spear. Yep.
Impressive, Wayfinder. You've the heart of a springtime festival.
Haboob! No, that was not Haboob. Haboob's the air one. Unlock that. Unlock that. I could right click them, but I want to see what they got. Some blood. Alright, tiered renowned hearts. You've completed a tiered renowned heart. Continued daily completion of tiered renowned hearts increases the associated achievement track. This results in additional rewards and potential changes in the area as you gain the locals' trust over time. What? Huh, that's new.
Hey, Wayfinder. Janthir is wild terrain. You must prepare for the unexpected.
Specialties.
How about a test of strength, Outlander?
So,
When my shields
okay.
up, see if you can break my defense.
Alright, what's next? This house. Barbed Veil's house. It's a B&E! Master of the Spear by Snargle Goldclaw! Buckle up. Quivering warmth jammed the tip of her spear into the training dummy, almost yelling out in frustration in the process. It felt good to work out some of her anger, and she had a lot to be angry about, with her ex-boyfriend Devious Weasel trying to get her in trouble with the local claw. And then there were the strange newcomer, Rigid Branch. She gripped tighter onto the length of the spear shaft, thinking of those big paws of his. All of these other bearkin sent her into a torpor, but that one. A spear whipped past her, planting itself into the dummy's head and snapping her out of her thoughts. She looked back to see Rigid Branch approaching, holding another spear in his hand already. Wow, she thought, staring at it. That's the biggest spear I've ever seen. Is that why they call him Rigid Branch? Quivering warmth remained frozen, overwhelmed by the moment as Rigid Branch came over and pulled out the embedded spear. Already in torpor, you are, he teased. She shook her head at him, flustered. You'll never get the job done, gripping it like that. He continued, his paws touching hers. He loosened her grip, transferring her paws over to the longest spear. He stood behind her, setting her feet, showing her how to position for maximum effectiveness.
Reach is a spear's
As his big strong paws wrapped around hers, she couldn't help but wonder if there might be a different reason they call him Rigid Branch.
Seems we've garnered an audience. Care to measure your spear skills against our Cubs newcomer?
Oh, I'm glad we read that.
But spear work is in their blood. Most have been practicing since before they could speak. Cubs, show our visitor a formidable fight. Keep moving, hit hard and fast, and strike your
Still got
target.
many moons of learning ahead of you. And many callous claws. Tough work indeed.
Callous
And
claw.
vital. Tools, weapons, cookware. If it comes from metal, it comes from us. But think quality, not quantity. Could smelt a whole pile of so-so doodads. And do what? Admire them? More doesn't mean better. Just wastes resources. But a well-crafted ingot of quality metal? That might just become the finest axe this side of Janthir. All this to say, I've got faith in you. And if I lose it, you'll be first to know. Till then, don't be a stranger.
Okay. The heart for this area is currently filled in, so I think that was still part of the previous one I did. Yours to instantly crashing on login. Uninstall Arc DPS if you haven't installed. There wasn't a balance patch of Janthir Wilds. There was a patch. Largely affected spear stuff, but there was some other stuff too. It's below me? Oh no. Is there a cave there? Chasing waterfalls. Look behind the waterfalls. Okay. Let's see. Stoic Alder's house. Gold-trimmed journal. I thought my creativity to be dull and rotted from an exhaustive cycle of self-doubt, my pen hand trembling over the paper at every attempt to overcome the cloud that fogged my vision. Where are you? I called to myself. A younger Goldclaw, Snargle, stands at a pier, and I, his muse, an established writer and absolutely magnificent, float in the opposite direction on a drifting raft. I watch as my hopeful younger aura fades into the fog. Kippo has rejected my latest manuscript, The Eternal Alchemy of My Heart, and instead has proposed I write a sequel to Destiny's Pledge. Is that what our world has fallen to? Is my novel work not exciting enough? Unripe, certainly, but I can't humor the thought, or I'll never scribe again. I've informed Kippo that I am taking a writing retreat. Me, myself, my thoughts, and a well-stocked collection of paper and smoked meats will begin our journey in Divinity's Reach and march northward. Snargle Goldclaw. So this is like an explanation for why he's here, or his writing is here. What inspired him to write Bear Smut.